So
Okay.
apostolic, Pentecostal, Bible college, all of the above, gospel albums, like that was my life.
Okay.
And in 2011, I had a chance to visit Egypt, and I remember distinctly looking at the hieroglyphs, and my tour guide at the time, Saeed, said, yeah, this is where the concept of the Father, Son, Holy Ghost came from. And so that was like the first like question mark in my head. And then like in reading your book, you make mention of, I believe it's Asur, Aset, and Heru. Can you just kind of talk about that and the relation to Jesus, Mary, and Joseph?
Sure. Well, as I said earlier, there's nothing new in the world except the history you don't know. One of the reasons why, I've been traveling to Egypt or Kemet so often is because that's where the oldest documents of human endeavors can be found. And that once you understand what's there, then you'll see that Kemet has served as the springboard for which other civilizations in all religions, or specifically the three Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, evolved out of African spiritual systems. So Asar, Set, and Heru, the story of Asar and Set and Heru, who we know better by their European names, Osiris, Isis, and Horus, is the prototype for the family unit. It's the prototype of the Trinity. It's the prototype for masculine and feminine energy and how that energy works together in order to produce an offspring. That is the prototype of the Trinity. So just a short interpretation of these concepts. Asar was the person who united the two lands of Kemet and established the first nation state. He introduced writing, he introduced agriculture, he introduced the means by which he could feed the people physically, mentally, and spiritually. And then once he established his nation, he married a sister by the name of Aset, who was his co-equal. She was not subservient to him. And then he decided to travel to other parts of the continent to share his technology with others to lift them up out of darkness. And in his absence, he left his wife, his helpmate, to run their nation. This act angered Asar's brother, who killed Asar, dismembered his body, and then took over rulership of the land. Aset, and this is an old story, and I'm condensing it incredibly, but Aset then, when searching for her husband's body, not only was he killed, but his body was dismembered and cut into a variety of parts. She literally found the parts of Asar's body, washed them, anointed them with oils, and literally remembered her husband. Created the first so-called mummy in world history.